For your next comp, we're going to open up 07, and we have a cityscape that goes to darkness. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a lens flare to this project that will kind of help bring it to night. We'll start by creating a new solid layer, and we want that solid to be black. So if it's not black, we're going to click in here and we're going to come all the way down to the lower left corner to make that a pure black. And I'm going to, with this highlighted, I'm going to hit return and I'm going to call it lens flare. Okay. Next thing we want to do is look for the lens flare in the effects, and we're going to grab this one and drag it on top of our lens flare layer. And we will see that we've got that, and we need to open up our modes, and we're going to set that to add because it's a light source. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our lens flare right about here on top of this building, and so I'm going to hit so this is how you position it. So we're going to create a keyframe there. If we hit the letter U, we see we have our keyframe there, and then we want to scroll down to where the city kind of reaches its darkness, which is around second 4, and we are going to set the out motion to there. So it'll basically move from that building to that building. Now the next thing that we want to do is adjust the brightness of this flare, and so we'll start with it, well, let's make it even brighter. And so we will set that flare brightness. I'm going to hit the letter U again, and I'm going to move that extra bright away a little bit because we want the no, here's the brightness one. We're going to move that over to the right because we basically want it to be at full brightness when it's just peeking out of the building right about there. So we'll go back to our beginning, and then we'll just pull back the brightness so that it looks like it's emerging from the building. And right about here we'll hit I'm going to hit Command C, Command V, and then this is where it's going to start dipping, and we'll run that all the way down to 0. Let's take a look at see what that looks like. I'm going to slide it down just a little bit to match the darkness a little better. And then I want to go into the blur folder and find Gaussian blur. We're going to drop that on top of our flare. And then let's there it is. And then let's just make this a little softer. See what 10 looks like. So basically that's the effect we're going for. When you're happy with it, go ahead, pre-render it, your name, put it on the desktop or your hard drive, and make it Apple ProRes late. And render.